Hello to you, this is Edwin Dearborn, another edition of Caffeinated Content, where we talk about great business ideas over a hot cup of coffee. And today I'm at Mothership. They got the best pastries here. I swear, it's like pastry heaven. Question is, how much content should you be creating? Are you creating enough? Are you creating too little? And how much is enough content? So I'm gonna tell you what I think is enough content. You should be creating content all the time. Now, maybe you're not creating it, but you at least have other people creating or curating, meaning collecting content and then sharing it. You should be creating way more content than you currently are. I know that. For most brands that I consult, 99% of the time, they're creating very little content, and more importantly, they're distributing their content to almost nobody. They have very little followers, they don't use email, they don't optimize their content, they don't use paid advertising. They're just a giant zero of no communication. And for a business to succeed today, you've got to be all over the place on digital media. That's just the fact of the way it is. Just go to any airport, coffee store here. Where is everybody? Everybody that I look around is on a mobile device. They're on a laptop. What are they doing? They're looking for stuff. They're asking questions. They're looking for local businesses. They're watching videos. They're on Facebook. They're in the places that most brands are not. And because social sites like Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, they allow local advertising. You can actually be reaching people in your local area with your sponsored content. So what content should you be creating? Well, in my opinion, you should be creating how-to content. You should be creating content that answers questions. Because when people come to buy from you, they ask you questions. Why not record that? Why not document those answers in great content? And after you create a bunch of videos, you can transcribe it, compile it, and even create an ebook or an e-course based on all your answers. Or you can just post it on your website as a frequently asked question page with all your videos. There are so many different ways to repurpose and redistribute and continually expose your content to greater amounts of audiences. But if you don't have a strategy and you don't know how to storyboard your content and create a schedule, it becomes overwhelming, it becomes confusing, you feel like you're getting lost, you ask yourself, all types of questions, and you have self-doubts. Well, if you have a strategy and you really understand from market research who you are, what your audience wants, and how they're searching for that information online, we can create a strategy that pinpoints exactly what type of content you should be creating, who you should be distributing it to, what it should look like, and how to get in front of more eyeballs. If you do that, you're gonna have more business. I know this because just my show, Caffeinated Content, I've reached people from Australia, Europe. I've gotten referrals from literally all over the world. And then I take this video and then I upload it to YouTube, and I further distribute that YouTube video to all types of social sites, as well as having it optimized and having it found. In fact, one of my videos that I created, that I uploaded to YouTube, has got almost 35,000 views because I optimized it correctly. That means every single day that video is being watched 50 times around the world, and that's exposing me and my brand and my services to people on a continuous basis. That video is evergreen content working for me 24/7, putting my brand in front of people. You could be doing the same. I don't have any special talents, right? All I did is I persisted in pursuing how to do this. And through trial and error, and a lot of error, and a lot of late nights, and a lot of study, and a lot of reiteration, I started to carve out a path for my brand and using branded content to actually place myself in front of more target audiences. You can do the same. Now look, I'm not perfect at this. I'm just a student along the journey of life, learning and sharing and teaching and learning and sharing and teaching on that cycle over and over and over, and hopefully help you do the same. So if you'd like to, reach out to me. If you like this video, share it, like it, help others, right? And get my book, Power Branding Secrets. You make it a great day. Bye-bye.